void of actors in their 20s. Like most of the actors were in their 30s or 40s. There was no young actor in the 2000s. And Ranveer made the entry. I was like, oh, to ye aa gaya, main kya karunga? Then Ranveer Singh happened in 2010 or 11. मैंने कहा अब ये भी आ गया, मैं क्या करूँगा?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my brother, host, dost और बहुत बखूबी actor Ayushmann Khurrana.
Thank you, Preetham.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ayushmann, it's so great to have you here with us on this platform.
Thank you so much, Madhurita. This is not the first time we're interacting, but it's always fun chatting with you.
Absolutely. So we're here to talk about how you redefine mainstream hero in Hindi cinema. So you started your career in 2012 with Vicky Donor. And ever since, your choice of roles have been brave, they've been risky, they've been quirky, all of that. But what I want to understand is that, did you always plan this? Did you always think this is the road you're going to chalk for yourself? Or was it like you saw a space in Hindi cinema and said, yahan pe koi nahi hai, and I can seize this and make this my own?
I think in every time and era, there's a certain space for every kind of character, every kind of actor. But in the 10s, there was a definite void of an actor who was also a character at the same time. And it was something new in the 10s, especially in 2012 when Vicky Donor happened, that protagonist was there in an unconventional film, which did commercially well.
Right.
It was never the norm in the past, so I think that was the only difference. But yeah, I'll be very honest. In 2008, when I came to Bombay for the first time, Ranbir Kapoor made his debut, and there was this void of actors in their 20s. Like most of the actors were in their 30s or 40s. There was no young actor in the 2000s, and Ranbir made the entry. I was like, oh, to ye aa gaya, main kya karunga? Then Ranveer Singh happened in 2010 or 11. मैंने कहा अब ये भी आ गया, मैं क्या करूँगा? So I had no option but to tread the unconventional path. And fortunately, it worked for me because Shujit Sarkar saw something in me. I was an anchor on television. So he was like, yahi hai. So I was like, okay. So I didn't even audition for that film. So yeah, I was quite fortunate like that.
But remember you telling me that you rejected like 6 films before Vicky Donor, right? Because somewhere you feared that as a newcomer, if you went wrong, you wouldn't get a second chance. I mean, that's a lot for a newcomer too, right? To have that kind of confidence.
I was very secure in my own skin. I was a television presenter that time, and that was the time when I was interviewing actors, and I was learning from them their mistakes or their successes or whatever they used to do. So I had this notion in my head that अगर मेरी पहली picture नहीं चली तो मुझे दूसरा मौका नहीं मिलेगा. And I had gotten like 6 chances before. I was like, but it didn't resonate with me, the script. But Vicky Donor was such a breath of fresh air. And Shujit Sarkar was such a not commercial director, but a very credible director. And I always thought that this film will earn a lot of credibility. But commercial success was beyond expectation, so it was just a windfall.
Right. But as your film started working, Dam Laga Ke Hai Shah, Vicky Donor, Shubh Mangal, the audience was applauding you, the media loved you, and they called you trailblazer, trendsetter, all of that. Were the chances that you were taking become less risky? Because I remember once you said that as you get more success, you're also more fearful of what could go wrong.
I have built the entire career of mine on risks. I just cannot not take risks. I can't really see myself in a typical commercial pot boiler. I don't know. I've always been an unconventional actor. So I had to take risks. The only trip in life is just to do something which is out of the box and novel, and probably the first attempt in Hindi cinema. Throughout the filmography, it's been the norm कि ये पहली ऐसी film होनी चाहिए. So it's that trip in my head, I guess. I don't know. I don't think about the outcome of the film, but I only think about it should be engaging, entertaining. But number one priority is it should be the first step towards that direction.
Right. Also, interestingly, you work with a lot of first-time directors. Is that also because you think they have the same courage to push the boundaries like you do, same courage to take the risk that you love taking?
Yeah, most of my films are with first-time directors. Even last two, Dr. G and Action Hero, first-time directors. I don't know. I really think that the kind of risk-taking capability of a first-time director is far more than a seasoned one. And the kind of scripts that I get, by default, they are with the first-time directors.
Right.
So I don't know. It's also I think about the budgeting of the film. My films are not like mounted at 100 crore scale or something like that. So the success of the film depends on the budget. So they're always within a budget, and it's easy to do the budget with the first-time director also. So it's just more practical.
all works out
Already
that
the script, the subject is novel and it's risky,
Right.
as I say, out of syllabus for Bollywood. So it has to be in a certain budget. So it just works out well.